You step into an elevator, the doors close, and there it is, a mirror. Sometimes on one wall, sometimes on all three. But why? Today we're uncovering the surprising psychology behind this everyday design choice, right here on Common Things, Surprising History. At first glance, the answer seems obvious, so people can check their hair. And yes, that's part of it, but that's not the real reason mirrors became standard inside elevators. To understand the real reason, we have to go back to the early days of skyscrapers. When elevators first became common in the early 20th century, people hated them. Not because they were dangerous, not because they were slow, but because they felt slow. As buildings grew taller, elevators had to travel longer distances. Even if the ride only lasted 20 or 30 seconds, passengers complained constantly. They felt trapped, bored, uncomfortable. Building managers assumed the solution was mechanical. They tried to make elevators faster, but engineers eventually realized something surprising. The problem wasn't speed, it was perception. When people stand in a small, enclosed space with nothing to do, time feels longer. Psychologists call this perceived waiting time. The less engaged your brain is, the slower time seems to pass. So, designers introduced mirrors. Suddenly, people had something to look at. They adjusted their clothes, checked their posture, fixed their hair, made eye contact, or avoided it. The ride didn't get shorter, but it felt shorter. Complaints dropped almost overnight. Mirrors turned dead time into occupied time. But that's not the only reason they're there. Elevators can trigger mild claustrophobia, small space, limited control, no windows. Mirrors create the illusion of more space. By reflecting light and depth, they make the cabin feel larger than it actually is. Even though the walls haven't moved, your brain interprets the space differently. It feels less confined. There's also a safety advantage. Mirrors allow passengers to see behind them. In a tight space with strangers, visibility reduces anxiety. You can see who's entering. You can see who's standing near you. That small increase in awareness makes people feel more secure. In some cases, mirrors also improve accessibility. For people using wheelchairs, mirrors help them see the control panel behind them without needing to turn around in a tight space. It's a small detail, but thoughtful design often is. So, are elevator mirrors about vanity? A little, but mostly they're about psychology. They reduce perceived waiting time, they reduce anxiety, they increase comfort, and they make small spaces feel bigger. The elevator didn't change, we did. And sometimes the smartest engineering solution isn't about building faster machines, it's about understanding human behavior. Next time you step into an elevator and see your reflection staring back at you, remember that mirror isn't there by accident. It's there to quietly make the ride feel shorter, safer, and more comfortable. Common thing, surprising history. And now you'll never look at it the same way again.